Just about half an hour from now, there will be a memorial dedicated to Officer Daryl Pierson.
Adam Chodak is there. It's at the corner of Hudson Avenue and Ernst Street for the unveiling. And Adam, already, you said earlier, a lot of law enforcement there.
Absolutely, and you can take a look right to my left here. Actually, you see the color guard getting ready across the street here on Hudson Avenue. A lot of people already here. They are expecting more for the unveiling of the sign that's going to be dedicated to Officer Daryl Pierson. It is here at this corner because this is where Daryl Pierson was shot and killed. This is where he made his last call. You can see the sign. It is yet to be unveiled. That's going to happen in about a half hour. Here to talk about the unveiling and why they're doing all of this, we have Justin Collins, the president of the Badge of Honor Association, the association behind all this. So why do this right here?
It's one of the things that we started about 8 years ago when our organization began. We honor police officers killed in the line of duty throughout western and central New York. We put up signs at the location where they made the ultimate sacrifice. Obviously, this is a neighborhood in the city of Rochester. Something very serious happened here. Officer Pierson lost his life. But part of, I think, the healing process is that we come back and we put a marker where that sacrifice is made. It's not only for the police officers, because the police officers will never forget, but the neighborhood to know that there are officers out here every day, like Officer Pierson, that are putting their lives on the line to protect them.
The timing of this, Justin, this comes a day after the closing arguments of the trial of the man accused of intentionally killing him. This was not planned.
No, it wasn't. We did this quite some time. You know, we were going to be doing these sign dedications, and obviously we try to do these close to Police Week. If we lose an officer in that year, our organization tries to do these around Police Week. So it just kind of happened like that, and you know, we're hoping that this can also provide some closure as we move forward.
This will start in about 25 minutes. What can we expect to see?
You know, you're going to see, I think, a lot of emotions. You're going to see police officers from around the region here, and you're going to see community members who support police officers. I think a lot of times, I'm trying to think of the ways to word it, but there's a lot of people out there in the community that support police officers. And we deal with people sometimes at their worst. But there are a lot more people, good people, who support law enforcement. I think we're going to see that today, and we've been seeing that all over through social media as well.
From what I understand, Officer Pierson's wife, Amy, is going to be here. What does it mean to the folks here to have her and to see her strength throughout this whole process, but especially for something like this?
She's an incredibly strong woman. Every time I've spoken with her, it's been unbelievable. I don't know how I would react in a situation like that if I lost a loved one to violence. But just a very, very strong woman. Obviously, a lot of pressure put on her, and she continues to hold up very strong, and obviously we support her and care about her.
The jury is going to resume deliberations about an hour after the unveiling. My guess is there is not going to be a lot of talk about the trial, more talk about Pierson and who he was and the sacrifice that he made.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he made a tremendous sacrifice. You know, all the officers that were very close to him in the Rochester Police Department throughout have nothing but great things to say about him. You know, it's a major hit for the Rochester Police Department, losing an officer, losing Daryl, and obviously throughout the region, a major hit.
All right. Well, Justin, I know a lot of people thank you so much for doing things like this because it allows them to grieve even so many months after this happened.
Absolutely. We're glad to do it. We'll continue to do it. Now more than ever, I feel that the work that law enforcement does needs to be celebrated, and people need to be honored for what they do, and we're going to continue to do that.
All right, Justin Collins, thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
Appreciate it. So again, this is going to start in about 25 minutes. They will unveil the sign, and it will sit above this corner, Ernst Street and Hudson Avenue. And as people drive by, they may catch a glimpse and take notice of what happened here September 3rd last year. Meanwhile, of course, the deliberations will resume over in the trial of Thomas Johnson III, and Amy Pierson is going to be here, and then she may be right back in court should a verdict come in. So this is a very emotional and will likely be a very trying day for the family and everyone who knew Officer Daryl Pierson. Reporting live from the corner of Hudson Avenue and Ernst Street, Adam Chodak. Good day, Rochester.
And Adam mentioned in